Welcome to an important conversation about our home, Earth. Today we dive into Climate Change Chronicles, a global perspective on environmental challenges. Climate change isn't a localized issue, it's a global crisis. A crisis that is amplifying with each passing day, owing to our actions. Think about the fossil fuels we burn for energy, or the forests we clear for land. These activities are pushing our planet to the brink, resulting in rising temperatures and extreme weather events. But it doesn't stop there. The repercussions of climate change are far-reaching and alarming. From the melting glaciers in the Arctic to the rising sea levels that threaten coastal cities worldwide, the evidence is clear and undeniable. The impacts of climate change are not just confined to our environment, but they are also posing significant health risks and causing habitat loss. So, as we embark on this journey to understand the chronicles of climate change, remember this. Climate change is not a distant future threat. It's happening right now, and it's affecting us all. Climate change is more than just warmer summers and chillier winters. It's about the profound impacts on our ecosystems and our lives. We often think of climate change in terms of rising temperatures, but it's so much more than that. It's the melting glaciers in the Arctic, where ice is disappearing at an alarming rate, leading to rising sea levels that threaten coastal cities around the globe. It's the wildfires that are becoming more frequent and intense, reducing lush forests to ashes and destroying the habitats of countless species. And it's the extreme weather events that are becoming the new norm. Imagine torrential rains that lead to devastating floods, or prolonged droughts that turn fertile lands into dust bowls. These events not only disrupt ecosystems but also have dire consequences for agriculture, our food supply, and ultimately, our survival. But the impacts of climate change are not limited to the natural world. They also pose significant health risks to humans. As temperatures rise, so does the prevalence of heat-related illnesses. Disease-carrying insects are expanding their range, bringing illnesses like Zika and dengue to regions where they were previously unknown. And let's not forget the millions of people who are being displaced by climate-related disasters, becoming climate refugees in their own countries or abroad. Climate change is also triggering a biodiversity crisis. As habitats change or disappear, many species are struggling to adapt. Some are being pushed to the brink of extinction, which could disrupt the balance of ecosystems and lead to a collapse of the food chain. These impacts are a stark reminder that climate change is not a distant problem, but a present crisis. It is affecting every corner of our world, from the remote Arctic to our own backyards. It's altering our ecosystems, threatening our health, and challenging our way of life. The impacts of climate change are vast and complex, touching every corner of our world. The world has recognized the need to address climate change, but the journey is fraught with challenges. As we embark on this critical expedition to mitigate the impacts of climate change, several key initiatives have emerged on the global stage. Leading the charge is the Paris Agreement, a historic international treaty that galvanized nations around the world to commit to limiting global warming. Yet, the path we tread is not an easy one. The challenges are as diverse as they are complex, ranging from political conflicts to economic costs. Political discord often hinders progress. Climate change, after all, does not recognize borders. It's a global issue that demands global solutions. Yet each country has its own unique set of circumstances, priorities, and agendas. This can lead to disagreements, delaying essential action. Then there's the economic factor. Transitioning to a low-carbon economy requires substantial investment. Renewable energy technologies, while promising, often come with high upfront costs. The economic burden can be particularly heavy for developing nations, which often lack the financial resources to make such a transition. The road towards a sustainable future is steep and winding, but it's not insurmountable. The key to overcoming these obstacles lies in international cooperation and commitment. Countries must set aside their differences and unite under a common cause. It's about understanding that the cost of inaction far outweighs the cost of action. Moreover, it's about realizing that the fight against climate change is not just a responsibility of governments and organizations, but of individuals as well. Each one of us has a role to play. Every effort, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture. Combating climate change requires global unity and relentless effort. It's a race we cannot afford to lose. Climate change is a daunting problem, but it's not insurmountable. There are solutions within our reach. So, let's delve into some of these potential solutions, shall we? First off, we need to transition to renewable energy sources. This involves harnessing the power of the sun, wind, water, and Earth's heat to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. It's not just about installing solar panels on rooftops or wind turbines on hillsides. It's about fundamentally changing how we generate and consume energy. Second, we need to embrace sustainable practices. This includes everything from reducing, reusing, and recycling to promoting sustainable agriculture and protecting our forests. It's about making choices that are good for us, good for the environment, and good for future generations. Third, we need to promote afforestation. Planting trees not only absorbs carbon dioxide, but it also provides habitat for wildlife, improves air and water quality, and enhances our quality of life. It's a simple, cost-effective solution that can make a big difference. Fourth, we cannot overlook the power of individual actions. Each one of us can contribute to the fight against climate change. This could be as simple as reducing our energy consumption, using public transportation, or eating a plant-based diet. Remember, small actions can add up to big changes. Of course, none of these solutions will be effective without education. We need to raise awareness about the impacts of climate change and the importance of sustainable practices. We need to foster a culture of environmental stewardship where everyone understands their role in combating climate change. In conclusion, the fight against climate change is a collective effort. It requires collaboration among governments, organizations, and individuals. It demands innovation, determination, and a shared commitment to protecting our planet. Every action counts in the battle against climate change. Together, we can turn the tide and secure a sustainable future for our planet.